Hey GPBL, we're here live from the stoop, and I am actually here with none other than the mini golf champion, the September tip-top, Mr. Trevor Busenitz. Trevor, would you like to say hello to the Premier League, all your competitors?
Hello, guys. It's good to see you again.
So in this interview, I really wanted to just capture the moment. You know, we've had a little time for it to simmer down, but the reality is, Trevor, you went on an unprecedented run. I mean, started off what?
Man, 1-6.
You started off 1-6.
Yeah, it was a brutal first week.
So what happened? Tell us the story.
I think first week I really tried to, well, I lost 2 in a row, and I just tried to, like, get it. I mean, I was trying to go. Like, I was like, I got to win one of these. So I just kept sending games or kept playing games. I just kept going with it and didn't slow down and take my time. I think that's really what plagued me.
You thought you could play yourself out of the slump.
Really thought it was.
Yeah. 7 games, though. That's not a lot of games.
Yeah. So you take a step back. You know, next few weeks, you collect yourself.
Yeah.
And you pick your games wisely. You pick your people wisely that you're playing against.
Oh, so you did. So you slowed down and picked opponents.
Most certainly. I think most people here are picking opponents, at least doing their best to. When you send a game,
but here's the reality, though. I feel like mini golf was a game against yourself.
It really was.
And you put up a 15, a 19 against Jacob.
Yeah.
And what was the story of that 19-21 game against Jacob? To me, as I was looking at it, that was the game to watch because Jacob had popped off 2 13s. I only know because I was the victim of one. Right. He had popped off 2 13s, and then going into that game was on a hot streak. You were at 15-15. 12 and 15. Yes, 12 and 15.
Yes.
And then against Jacob, a 19. How are you feeling at the end of that 19?
I felt like there was a lot of potential left on the table. There was a lot of improvements that I could have done, and I was just squeaking by with him. Like, he made several mistakes in there, and I had no business being in that game whatsoever. Yeah. I think the course was about a 15 course. Yeah. And we both just... The yellow bumpers kind of got us both a little bit.
You got cocky.
Yeah.
But you both got cocky at the same time.
Exactly.
That's
right.
a good thing
to
happen.
So we both, put our confidence in bumpers, and it both failed us. So.
Okay, so going in, you're facing Amos, and, I mean, what was the story? A 13-14 match for the ages. How are you feeling the whole match? Step in a little bit closer.
Oh, man.
Tell them.
That last match was just something else. It was just a back and forth. I mean, you guys all saw it. You guys all saw the action that we recorded. Nerve-wracking. I mean, heart rate through the roof. I was laying in my bedroom on my stomach with my hands just shaking. It was intense. It was amazing. Amos is a very worthy opponent. Congratulations to him on second place. He almost had me there at the end. It was down to a single shot. So it couldn't have been closer.
Hey, something that I noticed this on the in that match is you lined up that last shot for what felt like an eternity. And can you tell us what was going through your head at that moment?
Well, okay, so you couldn't see the hole from where I was. So I zoomed out. I saw, the hole from my perspective. I zoomed in, went, okay, maybe I can see it. So I pulled it back, and then, no, I couldn't see the hole. So I pulled it back. I undid everything. I sat there, and I looked at my phone kind of sideways a little bit and tried to line up my shot as compared to the bar that was running almost horizontal to my inevitable shot. And so I sat there for a while trying to line up exactly where, compared to that bar, my shot had to go. So it ended up being good because I looked back on the replay and how I initially had it set up on my first pullback before I went back to the zoom out. I would have been off on my
Wow.
So I'm glad I pulled it back. I undid everything. And even then, I took a screenshot of it later because I was like, it was so close to not making it. I was on the very edge to rim into that. Go back and take a look at it. Like, it was so close. And so I think I should have taken more time than I did to line up that shot and make sure it was perfect.
Well, it went in, and you got the good game, Trevor. Well done from Amos, and that means that he won. And so you took the first ship in the GPBL. How are you feeling going into archery?
Honestly, archery is not a strong suit of mine.
Okay.
I'm more of a slow down and really think through things kind of guy, and archery is really you got to react in the moment, because you know you never know which way that little target's going to go, and you have to make sure you're correcting it.
Yep.
And that's not exactly my game. I've played okay through the first 6. I got Darren tonight scheduled out.
Wow.
Apparently going to be live stream.
Yeah, live stream coming to you.
So that's a little nerve-wracking to be live streamed in front of all.
Will the champ get relegated?
Guys.
That's what the people want to know.
There's a great chance of it.
Okay.
Guys. I just have to be better than 6 people.
Better than 6. But this league is deep.
It is. It is very deep.
Trevor?
Couple of thanks I'd like to give.
Oh, go ahead, and then we'll close out.
I'd like to give thanks to my wife for being patient as I practiced
Yeah.
last month. That's big. I'd like to thank our commissioners. They're great for setting up this league and even inviting me into the leadership team to be a part of that analytics team.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Amos for being a great sportsman.
Yeah.
And
great number
opponent.
2.
Yes, absolutely. Same with Jacob. Jacob was a great opponent.
Yeah.
And anybody I played the whole month was incredible. It was a lot of fun. So.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. September's in the books. October's underway. Anything can happen. Peace.